This is Okiria. I'm a business lady. In my own understanding, malaria is still a problem in Uganda. That's what we can appreciate. But it's still a problem because the methods which are there, which help us to maybe fight malaria or at least protect ourselves from getting malaria, they're not so much. For example, like in my home, we could be having nets. But given an example, like I have children, you put a net up. At times you can't fix it very well down. At least once in a while you must find there a mosquito inside, and of which I don't know whether it has already bitten somebody or it has not bitten the person. And even as if the methods which are there only are used for the time for bed, I still think that there's still a problem with malaria. Much as they could give us nets, give us what, we only wait to use them in the night time, and yet during daytime it's a longer time that to spend outside. I would like, if at all it's possible, they look for another method or another tool which can cater for these hours before bed. The worst experience that I had when I was pregnant, I had twins, but around 4 months it became so serious on me, I almost lost the babies. So that one, we ended up using a lot of money to save the life of the children because I knew I already had the twins, and even to save myself. So money and even the life alone, you say I can do business. When I'm sick, I cannot come here. When my child is sick, I cannot attend. Even if in the village you have many dependents, when somebody is sick, you have to send money. So you find it is affecting us even economically. We are near the institute, but I had never really understood what they do there. You just see research, malaria, but you don't really understand. But when they engaged me and they explained to me, you see the tools we have, they're not enough, they're not so much effective. We want to look for another method, or want to look for a way of how we can control the spread of these malaria mosquitoes, because they basically told me it's not every mosquito, but they said it is a female Anopheles mosquito, which is infected, which I didn't know. I knew, at least the little that I knew, female Anopheles mosquito, but the infected one, it really opened up my mind. I was like, ah. So they said, if at all you can look for a way of reducing the number of the female Anopheles mosquitoes, it will be better. They really felt I'm involved, and what they're doing is for my benefit and for other people. I really appreciate it. Why? Because people sitting just in offices or in the laboratories, and you just try to research, and you really don't reach out to the people whom you're trying to look for the solution for. So I really feel it's the best approach they could use. So what made me feel like talking to them, I discovered it was so interesting that we've been just knowing a female Anopheles mosquito, but when they added that word infected, that's what I really wanted to share. Like, people, it's not just a mosquito, but the infected one. I believe I cannot just keep quiet with this information. Because of what I've discovered, you feel like letting some other person know.